welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to bring you Michael Myers, the retro version from Halloween 2018. This is made by NECA, so let's get into it. Right, so we'll get into the accessories first you get with this piece. So we'll bring in the hammer first, so you can see the paintwork's okay on the handle and everything. Looks really good. Paintwork on the top's okay. The blood they've done on it's okay. You can tell obviously it's been done with a paintbrush, so the way they've just basically just got a paintbrush and just gone just like that basically. I think they should have just sort of splattered the paint on it. I think the blood on it would have been better. But yeah, nice. The hammer, sorry, it's okay. Here's a knife now. The knife's okay, as I say. I added a bit more blood to this and shined it up a bit more. I just basically went over the blood what they put on. That's why it looks like that. It don't look brilliant, to be fair. I should have just I don't know, maybe I should have tried scraping all of it off somehow and then redoing it, but I didn't. But yeah, the handle as well. The handle's okay. It's a bit oversized, I think, this knife as well. I think it should have been a bit smaller. I think it should have done it probably about up to there. Would have been fine, but it's a bit oversized. With the hammer, I think it's a bit undersized. I think they should have made that slightly bigger, but it's okay. And the edge sculpt on this is really good. Really like the edge sculpt, the way it's come out. It's obviously it's a complete new, different edge sculpt compared to the other NECA piece you could get for this one, because obviously this is a retro one, so it's slightly bigger. So that's why they probably did a new sculpt completely. But I do like the sculpt. It's really good. You can see they've added a bit of blood there by the looks of it. I don't think they was meant to, I don't know, but I don't know why they did that, because obviously it's an old mask, so unless it's just supposed to be like dried old blood, I don't know, I'm not too sure that one. I don't like that bit there where they sort of fastened his hairpiece on. You can see the line there. It's not very, that's not very good, but apart from that, the edge sculpt's good on it. They painted the eyes, it's black. The movement in the head is fine, but there's slight things you can't do with it. So if you want to tilt his head, you can tilt about that much. It's not so bad. Looking down is about that much, and looking up is about 0. Won't even look up. So I don't know what's going on with the ball joint underneath here. I've never tried taking the head off, because obviously you don't get an extra head with it. So, but these arms do come out okay. You can take him about that far before it starts pulling on the material. He's only got a single bend in his elbow. His legs split out about that much before you end up starting to rip the material. And also he's got a bend in his knee. And he's got a movement in his foot, but it just goes up and down. There's no movement to side or anything. You can see that they've sculpted the bottom. There's no peg holders though. So, but it does stand okay, this piece. The material they've used is okay. You can see that they've used like a Velcro here, so you can see his top. Literally all they've done is cut a piece of material and just stuck it on with sellotape. But again, that's okay. I'm not too fussed about that. It's a similar thing they've done with the other one. I've got the 1/6 scale Michael Myers, what I got from Trick or Treat Studios. They did the same thing, apart from they just brought an accessory pack out for it. So, but yeah, the pockets they're a bit annoying because it keeps going like that. So the pockets keep going under his armpits. They need to be a bit further in like that. So it could have done with a bit more tightening up here, I think. So it was more like that. But again, sometimes it's hit or miss with the cloth versions with NECA. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they don't come out as good. This is probably one of them what didn't come out brilliant. But you can see they've got pockets on the back as well. The pockets on the back are okay though. You can see that the sewing and stuff on the material is pretty good though. Yeah, they're okay. The overalls, they're not fantastic. I suppose you could try and I haven't thought about doing it, but I might because they're a bit clean as well, so I might weather these up a bit. Maybe try and sort this out. Maybe try and bring it in a bit further as well at some point. Just haven't got around to doing it. But you only get these hands. You don't get any extra hands. So obviously he's got a gripping hand toward the knife and the hammer, and then you just got a hand what's just basically a sort of relaxed hand. You can see that they've put plenty of blood on his hands. And same for that one. I've shined the blood up a bit more on his hands. I haven't done it on that one, I don't think. No, I don't think I did it on that one. I just did it on this one. So we'll see what it looks like with the hammer in his hand. So the hammer goes in alright. It's a bit too loose to be fair. You can see what it looks like with the hammer though. You can see it falls down like that because they've only got one gripping hand, so that's why. But yeah, you can see there, I think it's a bit underscaled, the hammer. I think it needs to be a bit bigger. But it looks okay in his hand, I suppose. The knife's a bit trickier to get in his hand. You might have to warm this up or heat up his hand when you're putting the knife in. So I usually have it on display like that. It's harder to put it in the other way. So again, I think it's a bit overscaled, the knife. You can get some good pictures though. Yeah, so I might do some work on this one. Just weather him up and stuff. We'll bring in the other one I've got. Obviously it's a fake one, but we'll bring it in anyway just to do a size comparison, because the sizes of these ones are always a bit bigger than the other ones. So you can see the size difference there. And you can also complete different head sculpts. Obviously this is the fake one, so it's not as good as the original one. But the original one is pretty much just like this one, but obviously better paintwork on it. And you see they're completely different from each other, because obviously this is a bigger piece. So to be fair though, when you look at it, I think the head's a bit too big though for his body. I think they've overscaled his head as well. I think his head's a bit too big. I don't even know if I can get this off the ball joint, and then I might be able to move his head a bit more. See if we can get it off. Right, so you can see it's on a ball joint. So yeah, so you can see literally they've done it. You could do with maybe cutting some of this off, just about to there, I reckon, and then you'll get a better movement. So again, that might be something else I might do down the line. So we'll have a look at the edge sculpt while it's off now. So the edge sculpt's good on it. One thing I've noticed though, it doesn't have the slit in the back of these masks again, which is weird. That I don't know how they do that. So I might add that as well. I might cut that and make it so like the original one anyway. So yeah, I might do a bit of work to this one. Oh, messing with it. And the price point on this one though is not expensive. I think it's a little bit cheaper than your normal version ones of obviously the regular version. So I've put him back on the rotating base so I can get some close-ups with it. And you see the back of his hair there. So as I say, the overall's not too bad. And don't forget this piece, it wasn't expensive. I think it was only maybe about 35. I'm pretty sure they're cheaper than your other ones because you don't get as many accessories with it. But as I say, I do prefer the retro ones. I just think they look better. Plus you can mess about with them, so you can add stuff to them. Like I will add stuff to this eventually when I get round to it, and then I'll show you guys and see what you think when I've added stuff to it. I just want to go over quickly as well. Just want to show the hammer difference between this hammer. Obviously this is the piece, the hammer what you get with him, and the fake one is completely different. It's funny. It's really funny. I mean, look at that. I said this ammo was really bad, and you can see how bad it is. Right down to the wood of the handle and everything. This one, they just blathered in blood. Just literally dips it in blood. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that quickly. So yeah, if I was going to give this piece a rating, I'd probably have to give it 7 out of 10. Couldn't give it any more than that, just because the overalls are not fantastic. As I say, could do with a bit more weathering, a bit more blood to it. The head sculpt looks a bit overscaled as well now, looking at it. The knife's a bit overscaled. The hammer is underscaled. What else was it? Oh yeah, and this head movement's not fantastic, but hopefully I can fix all them problems, and then hopefully it'll be more like a 9 out of 10. I would never give it a 10 out of 10, but I'd definitely, hopefully I might be able to give it a 9 out of 10 when I've added more detail, more stuff to it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up for me please, subscribe for me if you could, and we'll see you in the next video. So thanks for watching, bye bye.